Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And away we go from East Rutherford. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. He finds space for a few yards that time. Cam Hard's up for the tackle that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Darts out of the shotgun. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Darts looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Robert Longerbeam in there to pick it off. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And that really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He's got the hook up, Lambert Smith. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Herbert throwing on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Tracy on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Going play action with Dart. Taken in by Bellinger. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Third down now, here's Dart. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a 1-point game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Giants 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Tracy on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Bronk, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Here's Tracy on the return. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Giants take over on 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Panther 6.
Dart resetting here after the pick. Oh no, they get him yet again. Robert Longerbeam in there to pick it off. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. They'll toss it to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You've got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Drops this one off to Hampton. And he's stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 21-7 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
5-9.
They kick the running back in motion. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Play action now for Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. It's inside the 10. Herbert slides to a stop, but enough on that play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on you.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Home troops right.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Tracy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterboot. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And with the gun this time, here's Dutt. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is brought in at the 15. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. The nose point after is good. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. Gano ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down.
Again, it's Hampton. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, and set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Back to Hampton. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He's trying to push the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down, here's Herbert. Downfield, finds Lambert Smith. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Oh, about 19 yards on fourth down, partner, and the call to go for it pays off. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Running in the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Trying for the deep ball. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20.
Let's go now. 65.
Dart out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Giants first down.
On first down, here's Dart. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Dart gonna throw again. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. And he's gonna get this to the opposing 41. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Stopped by Dayon Henley.
2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Got a man in Neighbors, has it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants jump some of the lead off before the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. Gunnell ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Ready?
First and 10, Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Herbert from the gun. McConkey's got it on the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. First and 10, here's Herbert. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Zone read, a give to Harris. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, Giants coming out in a dime look. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Gano ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Hampton gets the handoff. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 21-yard
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
3rd down, give to Hampton. And that short gain is enough for a reset it down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Herbert on 1st down. Brought in by Ganson. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
At the 5-yard line.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Now run with Hampton. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers make it a 24-point ball game.
Giants 21.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
For the Chargers.
Here's Tracy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
18, here we go, set. Cowboy 80, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Eagles.
Running with Scannaboo. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Tackle made at the 20.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
70 Rick, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves, Warriors, 70. Panther 11.
From the gun, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
79 Broncos.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Under the gun this time. Here's Dart. Short throws dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Come back to you. Go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Smash. Dragon 60. Go.
On play action with Dart. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
19 Lion, 60 Black, 19 Cardinals, 19, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants first down.
Hey, hey.
First and 10 at the 40.
Driving forward with Scannaboo. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside naps him 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a...
And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
partner. It is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 3rd down, Herbert. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. Shotgun give to Hampton. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Cordell Flott there on the stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Herbert to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Into the hands of Gaston. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Running it with Hampton. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Hampton trying the left side. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers stretch the lead to 23.
Giants 29.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Slayton with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
this, but you don't want to see it all. You want to see more, but you want to see sore. Life just slows you down. Your body is acting out. Your mind is out of balance.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hawk, 7, Hawk, 7. Watch it go.
On the carry, this is Scannaboo. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 49-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Stark. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Starks. Back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
27 more yards. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Scannaboo now from the gun. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Gano ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Chargers 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Going right this time with Hampton. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And the Chargers 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Chargers close to beginning the year 4-0. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. Has some room to work. And they take this in for the score. The Chargers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers make it a 24-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Here's Robinson with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Darts out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throw is caught by the back. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Throwing from the gun here. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
The score, Chargers 59.
You know, ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Hampton now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
There's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 38-yard line.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know.
Shut up!
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Las Vegas Raiders. A weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. They'll go play action. Howard. Roman Wilson reels it in. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Now a give right side to Wilson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
This was certainly a call mixed into the game plan this early to try and start the guessing game defensively. Just another wrinkle for that group to deal with.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, hurt, hurt. Go.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Offense to the line. Second down. On play action, here's Howard. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, Warren. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
60 Eagle.
Out of the gun, Howard. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That throw by the rookie out of Ohio State, good for a chunk of yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Man in motion here. Running right with Wilson. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I can just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching his receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Warren has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Here's a design run. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
This time, looking to throw. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
5 yards.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
4th down, Howard. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by the 4-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's Wilson to the air. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19. Turn up. Kill, turn up.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it, 2nd and 4.
19 tight.
Howard now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
3rd and short, Howard. He throws a bullet to the side. That's complete inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds. The flag is out as well, but the offense looking pretty confident that it's on the defense here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Giving this to Genty. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go. 60 back, 18 back.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Hits him on the out route. He goes out a little short of the 40. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down from the 42. Throwing is Wilson. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
60 back. Trap 60.
Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple of yards shy of that marker.
8 yards.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
18 Cardinal.
This is Genty on 2nd. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Wilson looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
12 yards to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
70 Lion. Go.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Gets everything he has under this one. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Darius Slay with the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap here to Howard. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense final little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Miller on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Connects on the crosser. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd down, Wilson. He's trying to go deep again. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Miller on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The 40. At the 20. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Steelers 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. Has it downfield, working the left. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, it's Wilson. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That throw behind his intended target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Peppers on the coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to the air. On the move, headed right. He's going to run for it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Vegas first down.
Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And off to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing a 4th down. Carlson's kick is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's got the squiver. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Going again here, Howard. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
The Steelers will
They put Austin in motion left.
conversion.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of him.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, it's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on them for a loss. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and he forced a 4th down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Howard. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. On play action, here's Howard. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. And he just kept going backward, trying to find an escape, and that just got tougher and tougher to watch, Brock, as it went.
Such an empty feeling for a quarterback because you're trying to keep the play alive. But let me give some credit to the defense here, because it takes swarm, it takes attack, it takes all of them to finally get to the quarterback, and they're rewarded with 2 pretty big points.
A gain of 19 yards.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Caught, nice game left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Wilson with it on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Let's go. Go.
Back to Genty. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
So some quick math up here in the booth. 2 points on the safety, another 3 on the ensuing field goal. Not a bad series of events if you want to be the ones that control the momentum in the lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Miller on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Take over.
Out of the gun, Howard. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Howard to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Howard looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Third and a lone yard coming up. They send a man in motion. Wilson on the give, headed left. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Let's go. 18 caught.
Throwing here, Howard. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call...
Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Hits him on the end route. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone now. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. They're really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Genty on the draw. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. Carlson now to add one more.
Daniels Carlson on 4-point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game.
Steelers 28.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Miller on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Howard throwing on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's complete inside the 35. And he will get this inside the 30. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Steelers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Running back sent in motion. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Jump off, caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has it at the 7. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for us Steelers. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Motion the tight end over. Rodgers off the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, that feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design one. Here's Wilson. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent.